Hello, my name is Robert MacArthur with Robert MacArthur Design.
And I'm Darren Fenwick with Build Green, and this is the House of Velour.
The house is actually named after the owner's grandfathers. The idea of integrity and values is very paramount to the homeowner. The names Theodore and Valton, you take the last three and the first three, combine them, and that makes velour, and then we know what velour stands for as well. When I was designing the home is sited in a neighborhood of existing homes. The original subdivision was developed in about 1980, something like that, and there's a lot of variety of styles of homes in the neighborhood. The challenge with this lot was building on the site. The site had 30 feet of climb from the street to the backyard in a distance of 90 feet. So we really wanted to make sure it blended into the site and also didn't stick out too much away from the other homes in the neighborhood. So that's why there's levels of the structure coming towards the street, and there's a flatter roofed area where the garage is at, so it addresses the scale of the homes on the sides as well.
So for those of you that want to build on a hill, just so you think it through, that 30 feet of climb equated to 200 truckloads of dirt that had to be hauled off before we could pour our footings. So that was our first difficult task on this house, but it's well worth it.
Yeah, and I can't say enough for the good attitude Darren's had with building the home. That's huge.
That's the fun part of building, is especially when you're building so close with a home designer, is that you get to see it evolve. So as we started building this, the footprint was not what it is now. It evolved as we were starting to pour our footings. We were getting ready. Robert approached me and asked if we could extend the front out an extra 5 feet. So when you come and tour this home, and you'll notice there's a pop out in the front, you can associate that with, we're pouring the footings in a couple of days. Can we make it bigger? And so there's some hoops that we had to jump through with the city, but it's really changed the whole look of the house now from what it was originally, and it was a great change to make.
And the main reason for it was because of the views. This site has such great views, and the house next door, we wanted to get past the structure of that home to capitalize on what views we did have. So that it was nice to be able to expand a little bit to take advantage of that. You'll notice when you first come to the home that you'll come through the front entry, and then you can look all the way through the home to the view to the north. And that was really important to me when I was creating the plan, was making sure that was really capitalized on, the views in this neighborhood.
So with that view, the windows that we have in this home are tall, they're custom. The ceilings are 12 feet aside from where we are, which is vaulted, so it gives great light. Robert wanted to put in some skylights, which are spectacular. They allow for a lot of natural light during the day, and help with making it feel bright in here. The whole house kind of caters to that northern Wasatch view, which is fantastic. There's a great big deck that you can come and enjoy, and just enjoy that Wasatch front to the north. And all of the windows on this upper level help to let you see that and experience what we love here in Utah on this Wasatch front.
That's really the truth, and the view in our area in general along the Wasatch front is critical in our great living environment that we have. So that's a very much important part of the whole design process that we should always consider when we're doing homes and where we live. You'll also notice we've got custom-made glass doors that are framed in metal, and these were made by a group in Cedar City, Thunderberg Welding, and they're an awesome group to work with as well.
Yeah, they are full 8-foot doors, large, and they command your attention when you see them. It is a fantastic feature to this house. We have aluminum windows that are black that kind of help to frame, I suppose, what you're looking at from the inside and also from the outside, it complements very much the exteriors that have been chosen.
That really was the goal, to try to capitalize on the view and frame it. And also the reason for the aluminum windows and the coloration is, if you look historically in older homes that were built in the 30s and the 40s, they always used steel windows, and they were usually always this color. So that was the reason why that was selected as well, to maintain that older influence. There again, throwing back to the owner's grandparents, the values of where we all come from. There's good design principles that have come into play throughout history of design that I think it's good to always give a nod to that as we're designing new homes.
And that's probably the best part of building this house, is learning those nuances with why it came together, why this was picked. And it's been a lot of fun to work with Robert and his company.
Feelings mutual. Darren's a great contractor, and really appreciate working with him. Good man.
The fun part about building a house is the completion, and you get to see it all come together. And we have been building this house to participate in the Northern Wasatch Parade of Homes, which will commence on the 5th of July and run to the 20th of July. We would love to see you guys come and experience what we have come to love about this property, and give you guys some good ideas for future projects of your own.
Yeah, don't miss out on coming to the Bountiful Oasis.